Good evening from rainy Hidden Farm Road Meadow overlooking Lower Mud Lake. I'm Reverend Scott Marrese-Wheeler. My camera person this evening is Sam Marrese-Wheeler, and thank you for his taking the time to join me. We begin our evening Vespers this evening. May the Lord be with you, the one who creates us. Let's take a moment to be still, to quiet ourselves and center ourselves, aware of God's presence within us, around us, and in the world. A reading from Psalm 142, verses 1 through 3. With my voice I cry to the Lord. With my voice I make my supplication. I pour out my complaints before God. When my spirit is faint, you know the way. When my spirit is faint, you know the way, and I pour out my complaints. And who of us these days aren't doing a little complaining in the midst of this, but also with all the other things that are going on in lives? This morning I ran into a young man who was having knee surgery today. I know there are people in the hospitals who are having dialysis. At my church, I have someone doing that. I have other people who are still in the battle with cancer. There are many health concerns, even in the midst of this new pandemic crisis that's affecting all of our lives. We have complaints, and we complain to our spouses who complain about us. The tensions grow as we try to deal with some of the restrictions and limitations we have in doing our part to flatten the curve and to support our healthcare teams who are out there working, and the researchers to find a way to put an end to this. One of the things I do want to talk about a little bit, and I was thinking about this today, and I want to be clear in my meditation that COVID-19, the coronavirus, is a novel virus. It's new. It's not been known before. It is not a Chinese virus. It is a global pandemic. It's something new that's come. The point of origin, I don't know, if you wanted to get into a deep theological discussion, if God is the creator of all, is God the creator of this virus? Is there good in it, even in the midst of the suffering and pain? That's for a longer discussion than I can have and debate up here in the meadow on a rainy evening. But it's not a Chinese virus. Whoever is saying that, we need to dispel that myth and that rumor and that untruth. So it is a pandemic that's affecting a global community, and it is community that we find ourselves in, even with self-isolation, self-quarantine, and with social distancing. So, and trying to find a way, I just learned this on the walk up tonight, about physical distancing and social communication, social
cohesion.
Thank you. Social cohesion. Thank you to my cameraman, Sam. Because cohesion means together in this. And I like that idea, physical distancing, social cohesion, as we address this very frightening, because it's new and it's unknown, virus. I don't know its source, but I do know that it is only together that we will find our way through. So our prayers this evening, in the midst of our complaints and our crying out to God, our crying out and complaining to one another about our inconveniences, is that there are people who are caring for us and trying to help us find a way. And I believe in all those people and in each of us, in our physical distancing and our social cohesion, that God is with us and will show us the way even when our spirits and our bodies are faint and weary. With that, I offer this prayer this evening. This is from the Iona prayer book by Peter Miller. The Lord be with you. Let us pray. Guide and friend of every seeking heart, you take upon yourself all that burdens our lives, all our doubt, our divided hearts, our physical weakness, and that fear of the future, which is often our companion. And you transfigure them, freeing us all of all that weighs us down. Lord of the perplexed, enable us this evening and in the days to come to rediscover your amazing truth, that in your strength and love we truly can begin to walk anew with lightened step and clearer vision, moving from the shadows of fear into the clear flowing waters of your healing, gentle grace. I offer this blessing to you. May the Lord be with you. May the Lord be kind and gracious to you. May the Lord look upon you with favor and grant you peace, this night and every day. Amen. Go in peace.